So good day, everyone. This is the part 3 of ICT, IGCSE and ICT, May, June 2025, paper 2-1, which is variant 2. So the database aspect. So I have done paper 1, I've done part 1, part 2 of the video, but this is the part 3. So this is where we are going to round up the database aspect. So we are going to create label here. So step 21, using field from all the label or the tables, produce label. What is a label? A label is a description of what? Of a particular product. For example, if you go to market, you want to buy something, you will see the label beside the carton. So it's a way of what? Of showing the description of the product. So now select the record. So now this is the query. Please, when you are creating label, you must create query first. You must create query first. So now, how are you going to know the field that you are going to select? So you will come here. This is the layout that you were given. This is how the label will look like. So you can see the field that you are going to be selecting. You'll be selecting to one by one. We have about 7 fields here now. Then look at the query here, AA underscore code. Underscore code is not part of the field that was stated here. So it means that we need to what? We need to select this one as we are selecting the one that was listed by the examiner. So the examiner just wants to use it to test your IQ. So please, you have to add it when you are selecting all this one. So let's quickly go there. So I will save, I will close this one now. So make sure that the database is blank like this. Now, close all the tables. So now we have created query, report before, but now we are going to create a label. So you go to create, then query wizard. The simple query wizard, you click OK. Then so please, this time around, you are not taking field from the query that you have created before and the report you have created. So you are taking the field from the 3 tables initially imported. So please take note of that. So the first one is access arrangement, learner's number, forename and surname. So let's go there. Access arrangement, you will get that from access table, access arrangement, then followed by learner's number. You will get it from learner's table, learner's number. So the next one is forename, surname, forename, surname. Then DOB, as date of birth. The next one is class code, this class code. Then the last one here is class tutor. We can't find it here. Let's go to class. So this is class tutor. Then the last one that we are going to add, which is AA underscore code. The reason why we are adding this one is for us to do the query here. So take note of that. AA underscore code. So I think we'll get that one from learners. AA underscore code. So we have successfully selected 8 fields here. So you click next, then you click next. So here you can decide to change the name of the query, so that you will have the opportunity to differentiate it from the first query that you have created. So you can call this one query for label. You can easily differentiate them. Query for label, then you click finish. So we have successfully created query for our label. Now let's continue. Select the record where AA underscore code is AA01. So you can see now that is AA underscore code. This one stands alone. You can also introduce your speech mark. So you come here, view, design view, under criteria. So you scroll, you select under criteria, you use a speech mark AA0, is it 01 or 02? Let's look at it. 01. So you close it with another speech mark, then you run. So this is it now. So now let's continue. We are done with this one. It said class code, select the class code, include the number 5 or 6. Number 5 or 6. Number 5 or 6. Number 5 or 6. Where is it? Class code. 5, you can see that all the numbers here, they did not stand alone. 5 and 6 does not stand alone. So there's letter attached to it. So this time around, you are using, what is it called? Asterisk. So take note of that because it does not stand alone. Class code. Is it class code? Yes, class code. Under criteria, then you select. So don't forget your asterisk. Then you type 5, asterisk, space. Then you can type or, space. Then asterisk, 6. Then asterisk. So you can see it now. So place it 100% accuracy. Then you run. So this is it now. This is it. It's the one that consists of what? Either 5 or 6. So now let's save. So we are done with the query now. So let's go and create label. So I will save. Then I will close. So make sure that it's blank like this. Now let's go and create label now. So let's go and create label. Use this selection to produce labels which are arranged in 2 columns and 4 rows with 8 labels to the page. So it means that we are creating 8 labels. So label like this with 2 columns, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. So 2 columns and 4 rows. So please don't forget this dimension. This dimension, that is the dimension that we were given. So now let's go there. You go to create, then label. So you are using just ordinary label. So now this is the format. So please, if you cannot see this format immediately, so you can scroll. The scrolling, make sure you pick the exact format. Then these number across indicate the numbers of column, which is 2. So make sure you pick the right dimension with the right number across, which is numbers of column. So take note of that. So then next. So here we can do modification. But the modification we are going to do here now, it will affect everything in the label. Now let's see. Because we were given to do modification, the modification consists of just only 2 lines. So we need to ignore this one. Next. So this time around, we are going to be picking the, the field one after the other. It's going to follow this layout. It's going to follow this layout. It's going to follow this layout. So now what we are going to do is that we'll be selecting it now. We'll be selecting it. So in case if they ask you that your name, center number, and candidate number should show at the top of each label, so is the first line will consist of your name. That is where you are going to type your name or something like that. But this one now is showing, they say it should show have your name, center number, and candidate number on the left at the bottom. So at the bottom, we are going to type it at the bottom. So now the first one is access arrangement. We'll be picking in one after the other. Access arrangement. The access arrangement stands alone. You press enter on your keyboard. So the next one is what? Learner's number. Learner's number also stands alone. You press enter on your keyboard. So the next one now is forename and surname. Forename and surname, they are together in the same line. So which one is the first one? Forename. So you pick forename, then just press a space, just a space, then surname, then you press enter. The next one is what? Date of birth, which is DOB. That one also stands alone. You press enter. Then the last one now, class code and class tutor. That one on the same line. Class code, then just a space, then class tutor. So now you are not going to select this one. You know the reason why we added this one in the query is because to do this query. So but in the label, you are not going to add this one. So now let's continue. They said, have your name, center number, and candidate number on the left at the bottom of each label. So let's do that now. So you press enter. So you now type your name now. I'll type my name, Raphael. That's where you're going to type your name, Raphael Arowo Shafe. I will use command to separate it. NG466, that is the candidate, the center number I'm going to use. Candidate number 0001. So that is it now. Next, click next. Here, don't sort here. Despite the fact that they asked us to sort here, so this one will be later. We will sort after we have created the label. So take note of that. It's not that you can't sort here, you can sort here, but it's better you sort after you have created the label. So you click next. So here now, is there any title that is being given? What name do you want to call your label? So you can see now, let's check. They didn't give us name. In another paper or another question, they may give you to what? They may say that you should put a name. So this, you just delete this one and type the name that is being given. Then, now you click finish. We have successfully created our label. How many labels do we have here? Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is in 2 columns and 4 rows. So it's perfect. So now let's close the print preview. Then let's go to our layout and see it. So you can see it in layout now. The layout. Okay, let's go there first. Let's go to home. Now let's see the print preview. Okay, let's do something here first before we continue. So they said modify only the first 2 lines of the label so that the text display is displayed in 14-point font size, is center and aligned, is displayed in bold. So let's quickly do that. You can rightly do that one in your layout or design, but I prefer doing it in the layout. We are already on layout, so just select the 2 line. Excuse me. Select the 2 line. So now, if you want to select the second one now, you press your control key, then you select. So you go to format. So you change the font size to 14, then center, then they say it should be bold, so you can see it now. So then after that, you go to your home, you go to your view. Let's see it in print preview. Print preview now, you can see that it has been effected. But one thing that is wrong or that is not okay in the label is that the text is not clearly visible. It's like it's overlapping each other. So now what we are going to do, and it's being specified in the question, make sure that the data on every label is fully visible with no overlap of any field. So now let's quickly go there. So what we are going to do now, you close your print preview, then you come to your view, come to your layout. We are already on layout now. So I will select this. I have already hold my control key now. I'll be selecting. Okay, wait. So first of all, do away with everything. So make sure that nothing is selected. So now you can now select now. So the selecting is. I want to give room for the first 2 lines. That is why I'm selecting the one under. So I've selected it now. I can use my arrow key pointing down to be taking it down a bit. You can see now. Or you click and drag down. You can see my cursor now. My cursor is changing to what? Cross. So I can click and take it and drag it down a bit. But I will advise you, after you have selected it, use your arrow key to be pointing it down or up. So you have created enough space now. Then click on this one. Apply the same skill. Use your arrow on your keyboard pointing down. So to be taking it back a bit. So I think it's okay. It's okay now. Let's go and see it in print preview. So let's see. I think it's perfectly okay now. It's perfectly okay. You can see that my name is showing in every label. You can see now. It's showing. So now the next thing we are going to do now is to save and print Of course, I know you know how to print. So it's already on print preview. Just go to print, then it takes you to your print, what is it called? Print details. Then you select the printer name, then you send it to your printer. So make sure that it's on portrait according to the question. According to the question, they said print in portrait orientation. Print in portrait orientation. So it's already on orientation. So please, you are going to be printing every task that you have done. You will print your report, you will print your label at the end of everything. So that's how to print. That's how to print. Then, so thank you so much. So we have already, I mean, we have done the label, we have done the query, we have done the label. So, and this is how the label will comes out from your printer. So thank you so much. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So immediately I drop a video, then you can be notified. Thank you so much.